Hello and welcome to Bensonwood and Unity Homes. My name's Jay Lepple. I'm the team leader for the building system shop, and I'm here to give you a small tour of our roofs, walls, and floors here in Keene, New Hampshire. And we're going to do this small video showing you a little bit about how a job starts up and how all the pre-cut components then get to the different wall line, roof line, and open cavity line. So I'm going to take you downstairs after you see an overview of the shop and speak to you a little bit about how we start off our jobs here in the shop. Every morning, we all gather around here to take a look at all the jobs happening in the shop, and we quickly go over safety, quality, delivery, inventory, and productivity. And that gives each individual a chance to report on what's happening in their different sectors. This is part of our continuous improvement for everybody to have a voice, and it helps with shop flow. Over here, we have our bundles, and this is how each job starts off in the building system shop. What it is we take these simple geometric shapes and pull them off the building and actually stack them into bundles in the order of which they will be raised on site. This also is how we cut each component for its respective wall, roof, or floor bundle. This allows us to feed the wall line or the roof line or the floor line whenever it needs to. So this is very important in the checkoff stage, how to load a truck and how it gets raised on site. Over here on my right, you'll see some of our inventory management systems. This is where we keep all of our bulk inventory, and this bulk inventory feeds each one of our satellite stations. We have about 20 satellite stations here in the shop. This allows for small amounts of goods to be filled daily by an individual that goes around and fills all those. So each one of the guys don't have to fill their own screws or nails or tape. And as we cut through here, I want to introduce you to our CNC cutting machine. This is a Hundigger. It's called the Speed Cut 3. And this does all of our cutting of components for the wall line, the roof line, and the open cavity line. Each of the elements within a panel has specific attributes. It's got a position number. It's got a subgroup number, which is the panel number. It's got all the cuts. It's got the width, the thickness, the color, the type, the manufacturer, the weight. So it has all these attributes that is a direct export from CAD work in a 3D viewer. And that direct export goes right to our CNC cutting machine. This CNC cutting machine can take up to a 7x18. We use a lot of 2x lumber on here and a lot of engineered I-joist and glue lam lumber. And this does every single part and piece in every single one of our panel components. So this can do bird's mouths, rafter cuts. It has an inkjet printer to allow us to lay out for studs, rafters, blocking. So it does all the handwork for you. We don't have to be drawing lines, pulling a tape measure. So the accuracy is to a 16th, and the consistency, as you can see how all these are lined up right now, is exact. And just going to show over here, these are some of the operations this can do. And as you can see up here, it can hog out a lot with the universal mill here. It makes tenon cuts. It can make bird's mouth cuts. It can route just about any shape. It makes pre-drills, some dovetail joinery, which is very important to us, and countersinks and pre-drills, and of course, all the rafter cuts we need. I have a little example here, which is very important for those dovetail joints. So if this was a rafter and this is a ledger being secured to the building, this allows us to just slip that in there, nail it from the back side, and we're good to go, rather than having to put on joist hangers or anything like that. That keeps it easy, quick, and have the machine do the cutting. In our later videos, we'll be showing the roof line and the wall line and the open cavity line. Thank you.